7 days a week, 14 hours a day, every single fall, I never get to photograph it because I'm always at work and I'm stuck there seeing all the leaves change and I have no time to go out and photograph it. But this year, I actually have some time. And my friend Nick messaged me asking if I'd be interested in shooting some fall photos with him, and I was already 100% on board. So I met up with him and we got to shooting. Also, quick side note, I had a fire-related thing the other day, so that's why I have no more beard and no more eyebrows. So if you're wondering why, it's not because I decided to shave my face and my eyebrows as a stylistic choice. I did it against my will. So today I'm actually meeting up with my good friend Nick from Light Meets Lens. He's gone on like a 3 or 4 day trip, and I'm just coming in on one of the days just to hang out, shoot some photos, see what we can get. We're at Arrowhead Provincial Park, and it is beautiful. The trees are just changing, and this is actually one time a year that I never get to shoot because for the past 10 years or so, this has always been the busiest time of the year for me, just work-wise. I got a bunch of crap going on. End of the season. I just don't have a ton of fall photos, and I want some really nice ones. So we're actually going to go shoot the Bend, which is something that I've always wanted to shoot, never have, and I'm going to go check it out now. This tree right here is bothering me a little bit because it's directly in the middle of where I want to shoot because it's symmetrical on both sides, and this is dead center. So that's frustrating me a little bit. By the way, here's Nick.
Hi.
Nick's here. I'm kind of tagging along on his little adventure, so go to his channel if you want to watch his whole trip. But yeah, I don't know, we got to find a way around this tree, or I got to find a way around this tree somehow. We've both decided that we hate this tree, but I'm thinking if I accentuate it as if it's a Y, where this is the stem and it goes up this way, kind of make it a feature instead of a distraction, that might work. Alright, so basically I've put this tree as my main feature since I can't get rid of it, but I really don't like it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know how I feel about this stupid tree right here. I don't want to generative remove it or anything like that, so I've actually brought my camera up a little bit higher so I can shoot down, and I've actually lessened the sky because it's really bright. There is some nice clouds there, but they're just a little too bright. I'm not really a big fan of it, but we actually have some light coming in over the distance. I'm going to shoot that real quick, which is really nice because it actually gives you a sense of layering. Like right here is all dark, but out there the light is looking beautiful. I'm hoping a little bit of it comes closer to illuminate the trees here. I just got to wait for that. But yeah, that tree is pissing me off, man. I don't know how I feel about this tree. I'm trying to add it to the photo, but I'm gonna be honest, I might actually just remove it. I know how you guys feel about, you know, generative remove and everything, but I just really freaking hate it. But yeah, look at the light coming in. A little bit of light coming in. Off in the distance. 2-second timer to minimize how much camera shake I have, because I've actually got a fair amount there right now. But let me know. I'll show you the photo with the tree in it, and then I'll show you one where I removed it in Photoshop. And you let me know if that's cheating, or if you like the one, you know, with the tree. You guys let me know. You guys figure it out. Bicker amongst yourself in the comments. Now, even though Photoshop did a really good job of filling in this whole area, I think it was too much generative fill. Like, I don't mind using generative fill to remove a rock or a branch or a person, but when it's a big giant area, like this is like the whole bottom half of this photo. I feel like that's too much. Even though I prefer the photo with the generative fill, it's not real. It's a whole big chunk of the photo that's been completely altered. And I don't like that. I like the photo, I've posted the photo, but it's not something that I would put in my portfolio because it's not real in my opinion. So I have a new goal. I want to shoot this photo again some other day and find a way around that.
This would actually be perfect for a graduated filter because it's a little dark here, but it's a little bright up here, and I want to preserve as much detail as possible. So a graduated filter would actually be really good here, and Nick actually has some, but my little magnetic filter ring is stuck on my step-up ring, and the step-up ring is the right size for the graduated filters. So unfortunately, I can't do that, so I kind of just got to shoot this as safely as possible. But this is the first time that I've ever actually had the use for a graduated filter, and can't use it, but maybe next time. Someone out there send me some graduated filters.
After we got done shooting the bend, Nick mentioned that there was a waterfall in the area, so we decided to hike over there.
You have the waterfall coming up this way with the bridge in the corner framed by this tree right here. And then if you do a vertical shot, it might actually work out. I think that's going to be a pretty nice shot. Cropping it in just so I have the waterfall here, have the bridge in the background for a vertical composition with the fall colors. I think it might be really nice. I think that's going to be a good shot. Nice big waterfall here. You follow your way up. This tree is framing over on this for the vertical composition. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when I get home.
So I shot this waterfall with a neutral density filter and a circular polarizer together. I shot it at f13 and half a second exposure at ISO 100. The neutral density filter allows me to drag out the shutter to get that really nice smooth water, and the CPL really helps bring out the colors. It takes all the reflections off of everything and really boosts the deep, rich fall colors. And that's really what you want when you're shooting fall photography. You don't want muted colors or anything like that. You want to really bring out the color. It's only a couple of months that we get this, so why not accentuate it?
I seem to have lost Nick. I'm not sure where he is now, because he's not anywhere around here. So I'm assuming he's down somewhere. So I'm gonna go see if he's found another composition that I might be able to steal. How the hell you get over there? What the fuck? Telling me to go around, so. Definitely not wearing the correct shoes to traverse a river like this. My shoes were sliding down this smooth rock, so I don't think I can jump across with all my gear in my current shoes. If I had like actual boots, like hiking boots, I think I would try it, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it across. While Nick's off taking his photo, just figured I'd talk a little bit. I should have come out in the morning. I was thinking about coming out in the morning, but I ended up not. It was really overcast where I was, but when I was driving down, the clouds were opening up and we were getting these patches of beautiful light coming in here. And now if you look at it, it's just so bright, which is not a bad thing because it really accentuates the color on the trees, and I'm shooting everything with a polarizer, so I'm really cutting out a lot of glare and trying to make the colors look as rich as possible, which is what you want to do for fall photography. But right now it's a little too harsh because I was thinking about shooting this river here, but I can't really find a composition, and the sun is just so bright on the water. Like, you see how shiny it is. Like, you see how shiny it is, right? So it's I don't think there's a shot there. And I think I'm pretty happy with the shot that I just got, the one up there. You guys have already seen it, so after Nick's done with his composition, we're gonna go find somewhere else to shoot, and hopefully I can really find some nice colors to accentuate it. But I'm happy with that shot I just got.
Actually fun. We decided to go back up to the falls and try out a few other compositions because there's so many people there moving around, so some compositions we couldn't shoot, we had to wait for people to move. But we started messing around, and when I had packed up all of my camera gear, this dog that looked just like a wolf decided to walk into the river. So I got my 70-200 out and I snapped a picture of him. I think it turned out really good, and it was just a fluke photo, but I completely love it.
That one across the scene?
Not really, no.
No?
A little bit, but like not zoomed in enough.
Oh, okay. We had a dog show up and stand on one of the rocks. At first we thought it was like it looked like a wolf, but I quickly got on my 200 millimeter. God, I blanked on that completely. So I quickly got out my 70-200 with the 2x extender on it, and I got one shot, which I'm happy with, but it was cool just seeing that dog show up. It was everything was all packed up, and had to quickly unpack it to get that shot of the dog, and I think I got it. So let me know, comment below if you think it's a good shot.
So now it was getting later in the day, and we were still interested in shooting because the sun was going to set soon, or we were going to get golden hour. So we wanted to drive down the road and take a look at these rapids. And let me tell you, some photo spots work, some photo spots don't. And then there's ones that have so much potential, but there's just something about them.
At first I tried shooting with the 17-40, but I don't think that's the game plan here. I think the 70-200, it's just too far of a distance for the 17-40. There's too much random nothingness over here, and I want the falls and the light in the background. I don't want any of this. This is not interesting to me. It's not anything I want in the foreground. So I'm gonna try and get closer, but I can only get so close with the 70-40. So I'm gonna put on the 70-200 and see if I can do better. So I'm not exactly sure how much I actually enjoy this composition. We have just light on the background. So I've got a polarizer on and an ND filter, but we only have light where you can see over here in the top corner. So like the falls over here have no light on them whatsoever, just a little bit of light in the top of the trees. So I'm shooting at 0.6 seconds, which is giving me a nice blur in the water. But I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not 100% sure if I enjoy this shot per se, because there's not a lot of stuff in the foreground. It just doesn't look very good. I might try a longer exposure to smooth out the water here, but we'll see. 1.3 seconds, let's try that. I'm not sure if there's anywhere else I can really accentuate this. Maybe I'll try a vertical shot and see if I can make something work there. Well, I'm not really even happy with the vertical shot. Doesn't really improve upon the composition at all. It's just the foreground and the light that's kind of screwing it up for me, if I'm being honest. Just doesn't look like there's much interest in this shot. Let me know what you guys think of it below, but I think that's the best I can do with this current composition.
I don't know what it is. There was something, like this spot was amazing. Totally amazing. But for whatever reason, I could not get a composition that I liked for the life of me. My favorite photo actually was a throwaway photo of just a little runoff of water. I just decided to shoot it because I couldn't figure out anything else to shoot.
I wonder if Nick's faring any better with his composition. Did you get anything?
No.
Nothing? He's not faring much better than I am. So I think Nick and I have decided that we're gonna pack up for today. This location is great, but conditions are not really here right now. We can't really find a photo, and the light is completely gone. So I think we're gonna cap it here and say, you know, that's it.
Another day.
Another day, another time. But if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe. I would love to see you guys back here hanging out in another video. And if you haven't checked out Nick's channel, go do that. It's fantastic. It's a lot of the same as mine. Landscape photography in Ontario. He's a great photographer, so go check that out. And especially check it out because he's got a lot of photos from today that you're not going to see in this video. So if you want to see those those photos, go over and check it out. All right, that's all I got, guys. You have a good one. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks.
Peace.